Oh, right. Yeah. This just come up on my thing, so I thought we'd do it as soon as we started some Karl Pilkington. Well, we started the XFM show, but yeah, this little clip come up. Karl Pilkington's worst Christmas ever. Funny. So yeah, let's go.
This is all about like your presents.
What did you want when you were a kid? What's your best present you ever had?
There's a few things. I mean, one that I always remember one Christmas, right? It was the year when computers first came out,
Right.
And there was one called the Sinclair Spectrum that I wanted, right?
What year are we talking? 80?
Must be 80, 83, 84,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
And anyway, I think my mum and dad's got me one. It's under the tree in a big box. I'm thinking, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
About the size of a computer. Brilliant. Anyway, Christmas Day comes, I couldn't sleep and all that, excited like you are as a kid.
Yeah.
Get up, open it. It's not the one I wanted, right?
Really?
It's not the Spectrum, it was a ZX81,
Okay.
right? So I thought, well, I've best not show that I'm disappointed in that. Even as a kid you have sort of, that thing of
You've
saying,
lost that. Now you say, oh, it's not what I wanted, Suzanne, but go on.
yeah, but so I sort of, pretended I liked it and that. I thought, oh, just play some games on it, I'll just get on with it, right? Anyway, I try and load
Sure.
up.
Even as a kid, he had the weight of the world. I know.
His parents have saved up for it.
Look at his frown lines. Look, he's frowned since he was about 4.
Yeah.
Look at those lines.
Right. So, yeah, but this is why. You'll understand in a minute when I tell you the end of this story.
Go on.
So, I load up a computer game, which used to take about 10 minutes.
Was it on cassette? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a fax machine, doesn't it? Yeah.
Right? Anyway, it wouldn't load. I was thinking, what's up with this? Is it broke? Right? And I kept trying it. And my dad sort of, my mum used to get up early to open the presents with me. My dad got up at about midday, he couldn't be bothered. Right? Anyway, he comes down, I'm
This is so
still...
telling. This
I
is
know, the picture he paints is
I
so
know,
heartbreaking.
it's like Alan Bennett or something. Or Dickens.
Yeah, or some of those kind of 60s back, like Kathy Come Home, sort of, really
in sync dramas.
So anyway, so I'm there, right, frown growing and that.
Yeah.
Trying to read this book, thinking, why isn't it working? So my dad has a look, and he goes, oh, you're missing a bit. I said, what? He goes, you need a RAM pack, right? Which is a bit that you put in the back of it that gives it extra memory.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what do you
need one of them.
I'm like, what do you mean? It's Christmas Day, right? And we're talking about the days when, like, Tandy wasn't open. It wasn't open for days.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like now, by lunchtime Christmas Day, everything's open again.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then you had to wait about 2 weeks. Everyone like had a big...
Do you know what? Funny saying that. Last Christmas, I got tobacco delivered here on Christmas morning. How mental is that? Like, I woke up and was like, I ain't got no baggie. But yeah, literally got it delivered on Uber Eats. Mental.
day everything's open again.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then you had to wait about 2 weeks. Everyone like had a big holiday and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh god, I actually started to be sick, right, with frustration.
Oh no!
What?
Well,
How old were you? How old were you?
Do you know what?
How old were you?
Well, like I say, I don't know. It must have been about 8 or something.
Oh.
But that thing of like, what? It's Christmas Day. And I can't play with it, and I had to wait for like 2 weeks, what have you. Sat over the kitchen sink, sort of going, stressing out. Hated it. It was a rubbish Christmas.
Wow. I love the idea of you going,
Stress, isn't it?
What did your dad say?
He just sort of said, look, calm down, we'll get you one when the shop's open. And it's like, yeah, but 2 weeks, isn't it?
I have never heard anyone being sick from stress.
Oh, poor little kid, just so stressed.
Yeah, I don't think I ever had a Christmas quite like that, to be fair. I don't really ever remember being disappointed. I was one of them kids that just was like, do you know what I mean? Just the fact it was Christmas was enough. Like, we used to leave straw and milk and that out for Santa. And I'd run straight past my presents and then look to see if Santa had come, do you know what I mean? So I don't ever remember being like really, I don't remember really having a, I'll think of one where maybe I was a bit, maybe once I got an Xbox 360 when I was little, and I only got the free game with it, and it was Sonic. I remember being quite disappointed by that, but yeah, that's the only game I had. to be honest, even that I wasn't really bothered with. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was quite happy to play Sonic, but yeah, it wouldn't have been like you get a game with the console, and that wouldn't have been the game I'd picked. But like, yeah, that's if I was reaching, because I was, to be honest, do you know what I mean? I was actually like happy for just the fact it was Christmas. Like I say, I was an easy kid to please, to be honest. But yeah, 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 poor Carl. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.